Hey everyone, my name is Ashish Kumar Pradhan. I'm one of the co-developer at Push Protocol. And today we are going to talk about a very important issue that we're trying to solve using Push, which is the UX. So let's start with the first thing that we see when you wake up, right? You scroll down through your notification to see what all important email or Slack messages that you've received. And that's where your journey to the application starts. But that was a missing puzzle in the Web3 ecosystem, and that was a huge barrier in terms of the UX that the users were expecting. So that's what Push came into the picture, and that's what we started with. We started with notification. So essentially, what Push protocol does is that it allows, like it's an open communication layer that any smart contract, any front end, any back end, they can just tap into it and use that medium to deliver the notification to the user in a platform agnostic way. That means they can receive the notification in a in their browser extension, in their mobile app, or even in their custom front end that you have. And the notifications are very dynamic. Like they can be customized to the extent that you can add your own custom markdown to it, so that like people will be really impressed with the notification. You can add images, videos, and even call to action, so that in case you want to redirect the user to perform certain action, that can be easily doable. And it's all gasless. Like you don't have to pay any kind of gas fees or any kind of fee for triggering notification. So yeah. We are going to talk about important leap, like in making the UX much more intuitive, is notification settings. So the journey into the Push protocol starts with a channel. So essentially, you create a channel, just like for YouTube, right? You create a YouTube channel, and people can subscribe to it so that they receive notification. The same goes for Push. For you to start delivering notification, you need to create a channel. But let's say we talk about CoinDesk channel. So CoinDesk is a media channel, and they deliver notification like tech, marketing, hack, everything that falls under it. But if I opt into the CoinDesk channel, I'll be obliged to receive all the notification that CoinDesk is triggering. Even if I'm just interested in tech, I'll be receiving all notification. So that's where settings comes into the picture. So as a channel, you have this power to curate the notification into categories, so that as a user, I don't have to receive all the notification, but only the category of notification that I'm interested in. So let's say I'm only interested in receiving tech type notification. So I, as a user, can just go in and as for this example, you can see a lot of options. Like essentially you can either set a slider type notification category or a Boolean type. So let's get into it a bit depth. So Boolean type notification is something which essentially says yes or no. So am I interested in notification? As a user, you just to define like, yes, I'm interested, or no, I'm not interested. And second type of notification that we have is a range type notification, slider type. So what that means is, like, let's say I want to receive notification when Bitcoin price hits $40K. So I, as a channel, can set the range that, between $0 to $100, $100K, user can set the preference value for which they want to receive that notification. And I, as a user, when I opt in, I define that value, like, when it reaches 40K, just send me the notification out. And that's what enables a lot more smoother UX. Then, yep, let's get into the demo side of the things. So yeah, for the demo purpose of the notifications part of the thing, we'll be using the staging dApp. So as you can see, I already have a channel created here. And I have 3 settings that I've defined. So I have a Charmander here, right? And for now, like just for the context, I've defined two stages of evolution. And there is like a third type of, which is the slider type, which essentially says, what's the HP of the Charmander. So I can just go here. Let's start with subscribing to the channel. So let me just go here. Sign. And yeah, I can just go to the channels and I can see all the channels that are there. I can just search for the channel that I'm interested in. So when I click on opt-in, I get this option. Now let's say I'm just interested in receiving, the stage 2, like when Charmander achieves stage 2, I want to receive notification. So I can just define that preference, sign this message, and yeah, it's simple as that. I'm opted into the channel, and I as a user has the option to even alter it as per my interest. Now let's try triggering a notification. So yeah, let's trigger this notification for the specific user that just opted in. So we have like, if you can see the interface, so we have 3 types of notification. Broadcast, which is essentially you want to trigger notification to all the subscribers. Targeted, when you want to send notification to a specific wallet address. And subset is when you want to send notification to a range of wallet addresses. So let's try targeted, and I'll be dropping the recipient wallet address here, and let's type the message as leveled up, and you can even attach a image if you prefer. And I can just enable media, drop the URL, and you can see the preview of the notification itself. And okay, let me just refresh this again. Yeah, targeted. Enable the media URL again. So yeah, I just need to sign this payload, and that's it. The notification will be delivered to the wallet address. This is like a default type that I selected, but yeah, as a user I can choose level 2 here, and I can do the same again. So yeah, those are a couple of ways. Like this is from the UI aspect of the things, and you can see the notification being visible in the inbox of the extension. And similarly, we can trigger it from the SDK. So for now, I've like predefined the code that we'll be using. So essentially, we are importing the REST API that we'll be using for for sending the notification out. We initialize the SDK, and the SDK expects that the like we need to pass the signer object that will be used. For now, I'm hard-coded the channel's private key and using that as a medium. And for this use case again, I'm be triggering the targeted notification. So here you have a flexibility to define the notification details, and here in the category you just define like for what context you want to trigger the notification, And let me just run. So let's give it a couple of minutes. And yeah, we have successfully sent a notification. And I can see it in my extension, right? It's hi from Istanbul. So yeah, enough about notification. So let's talk about the next thing in push ecosystem, which is chat. Sorry. So yeah, as a user, we use different kind of like notification in one way for people, or for a certain protocol to broadcast the notification out to the user. But chat enables more of a wallet-to-wallet or a peer-to-peer communication medium. So that's where push chat comes into the picture. So anyone can use their wallet address or their NFT to chat with other users. And on top of that, we have enabled group chat. So that makes it a lot more easier to build a Discord kind of server for DAOs or protocols. That makes it seamless for for them to leverage the native Web3 features that comes in. Like they can use their token, they can use their NFT or custom rules to get the group that they create, so that it caters to the need for which the ecosystem exists. So let's say I want to create a group chat with people who hold, let's say, developer DAO NFT. So that can be easily doable using a group chat. We have our SDK out. So right out of the box, you can build or create a group, and on top of that, you can use a component to essentially even use the group chat. So this is how the key highlight of push chat ecosystem is conditional gating. So again, this is all about refining the rules based on which people will be allowed to join the group or even send a message to the group. So you can see in the screenshot, right? So I can just create conditions and add endless, like infinite criteria that are needed, which either means that some of them have to be satisfied or all of them. So that's something I can definitely add. And people who satisfy, they will be able to join or chat in the group. So let's also get into the demo of it. So again, I've created I've created the code for it. So it's a normal, so for this, we'll be essentially using the chat UI provider, right? And the create group model to create a group, and we'll be essentially defining the rules based on which the people would be allowed to join the group. So I have it running here. So first thing, let's connect our wallet. So this will be essentially used for PGP keys. So if I click on create group, this is the model that pops up. And as a user, you don't have to do anything. You just need to define the this 5-6 line of code, and that's it. You have your create group model ready. You can give an icon. So again, I'll be going for this cute cat. Let's say test. And this is where the token gated conditions comes into the picture. So here you can define a condition, and under that condition you can define n number of criteria that needs to be fulfilled. So for this case, I'll be, just give me 1 second, I'll be push token. Yep. So let me just take this token address that we have. So I'll add that, and I can add the condition that whether it should be greater than or equal to, less than equal to. I mean, you're free to choose whatever you want. I'm just going with this, and let's click on add. So I have like defined one condition that if anyone holds one push, they'll be allowed to join the group. So once I click on add and create group, yep, I have my group created. It's not visible here, but if I go to the staging tab, go to chats, so here we have like two segments. One is requests and another is chats. Just a second, I'll need to check one thing. Sorry. Let's do that again. It won't take a lot of time. Create group, testing. So add condition, add criteria. Greater than 1. Add, create group. And yeah, I have the group ready, as you can see here. And since I hold some push token in the wallet, so I can just, send message here. But yeah, you're free to experiment on. And everything I explained here, it can be easily found in our docs, which is push.docs/docs. And just to make developers' life easy, we have introduced something called as live playground. So on the go, you can go and tweak with the code, play around, and you can see the the changes happening here. So at the end of the day, you can just copy paste as per when it reaches or matches your criteria and just use it here. So that's something you can definitely leverage it. So yeah, thanks to we're glad to announce that we have delivered almost 55 million plus notification. We have 148K subscribers, and on top of that, we have integration. We have push chat and notification has been integrated with 650 plus protocols and projects. And this is the QR for some of the most useful links that will be helpful for you. So first thing, we are there in the booth 24/7. So anyone needs any kind of help, feel free to hop in. Or we have a Discord link also, so you can scan the QR code. And if you face any kind of issue, feel free to post your doubts there. Our push doc is the Bible that you can use. We have everything for it. Like we have built it from scratch, including the playground. So feel free to experiment. And if you have any feedback, please let us know. We are here to improve ourselves. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you very much.